It's the times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I've written a couple articles in a handful of publications about integrity and about integrity being the root of transformation. A lot of people think that we change people's physical state. Well, you change people's physical state through diet and exercise, but the thing is, you don't transform anybody through diet and exercise, because the thing is, there has to be that compliance. And in order for people to really embrace the nutrition and exercise, because the thing is, anyone can grind for 90 days and just follow a program. But if we're going to make a lifelong change, you have to completely change the conversation. And I've written about this multiple times, because this is the platform that I've stood on for quite some time. And this is the magic behind what you actually see in our show. Because a lot of people, they watch the show, they go, oh my gosh, how do you help everybody? They lose 200 pounds a year. What's the secret? What's the diet? I said, we cover the diet in about 30 minutes. We cover the exercise program in maybe 15. It's really simple. So when I say it's all about integrity. When I say integrity, it's doing what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. And quick example here. When we actually start our transformations with everyone, behind the scenes, we actually bring all transformers into one room at one time. I know you see one person's journey through the year. We bring them all together. I'll stand there in front of the whole group of them, 40 of them, 50 of them. I'll say, hey, you're all here because you have no integrity. And you could imagine the looks I get. Everyone's like, whoa, hold on. Let me define this really quick. I'm sure you have integrity with other people. If you tell someone, you tell your friend you're gonna show up at noon, you're there at noon, right? Yeah. You tell your kids you're gonna pick up up at 5. You're there at 5. But how many times have you all told yourself the diet starts Monday? How many times have you told yourself that you're gonna set the alarm early tomorrow at 5:30 and we're gonna wake up and do 30 minutes of cardio? And everyone's like, oh. Thing is, like, we have integrity with other people, but we have no integrity with ourselves. And once you change that part of the conversation and you change that paradigm, you realize the value of your word to yourself. And the biggest mistake that most people make when they're starting a transformation, they're taking on nutrition and exercise, they're taking on too much. The statistics say, behavioral change statistics say, you can take on humans can take on one commitment at a time. Humans in these mass studies, when they give them one change, say drink an extra quart of water a day, most of them can do that with an over 80% chance of success. That's great, of long-term success. The moment you give a human 2 things, you say drink a quart of water a day and deliberately move for 10 minutes a day, that success drops to 30%. The moment you give them 3%, it drops to less than 5%. I'm sorry, 3 things drops to less than 5%. There's it's the mathematics, it's the statistics of it. The moment you give a human more than one thing to do, the math is against them. And that's why you see 9 out of 10 people fail over and over and over again. It's not about the diet and exercise, it's about the commitment that you make to yourself. And you give them one thing to do at a time. And when they can consistently do that over time, you allow them to build upon that one thing at a time. Our transformations are done very, very slowly because it's done one promise at a time. That's how you transform a human, not diet and exercise. You transform them one promise at a time. And when they understand the value of that promise to themselves, changes everything. When that person becomes a promise keeper to themselves, that's when they transform. That's when it's my job as a coach, just to step out of their way, just let them go, because they're gonna do extraordinary things.
Awesome.
So, thank you. Sorry for the long-winded answer.
No, it's